Hello, home fragrance fans. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Bobbie-Jo, and I'm a Scentsy fragrance consultant. So today we are discussing my warming reviews of the Wildflowers and Wild Horses collection that launched on August 1st. It is only available for the month of August, so once August is gone, it's gone. So if you like this or want to order it, make sure you go onto my website or go onto your consultant's website to order this collection. It comes in this cute little bag with 5 bars. One bar is a returning scent. The rest are new. So these are my warming reviews. Remember, my sniffer is going to differ from your sniffer, but this is what I kind of thought of each of them. And if you did get this collection and you like one but don't like the other ones, maybe put it in your club, because you can order multiples of one scent in your Scentsy club. All right, so no particular order. I'm just gonna grab and go. Okay, so the first one was Saddle Up. So Saddle Up is a returning scent. This is an old scent that was brought back. So we've got in here soft suede, aged leather, sheer musk, and a breath of fresh air. I warmed the entire bar upstairs, open concept area. I know what this smelled like. I've always liked this scent, and I've enjoyed this scent. I am not a big fan of weathered leather. It's very leather heavy. This has a very masculine, nice scent to it because it brings down that leather smell, that pungent leather heavy note, because there is a sheer musk in here. So there's that musky smell in here. I'm not sure about the breath of fresh air, but there is a musky note in here, and I like the smell of musk. And I feel like the soft suede gives it a little bit of sweetness, even though it's not a sweet bar. It's not. This is a masculine bar, but I really do enjoy this bar, and it works so well in our home just because of the decor. So I did put it upstairs, open concept area. This was a medium performer. It wasn't a powerhouse. Some of these are powerhouses. This one is a medium to medium, maybe medium high performer. It lasted for about 24 hours before I removed it. So I didn't enjoy this one. Actually, I am putting this one in my club because I just want a few extra bars. I do miss it, and it just works in our decor so well, because especially downstairs in the man cave, it just gives that great vibe. And yeah, this was a great scent. I like Saddle Up. The next one is Silver Spur. So Silver Spur, cute little cowboy boots. It was kind of like a gray kind of wax. So Silver Spur is smoky campfire. Notes drip through groves of silver spruce and lavender. Okay, so I put this downstairs in when you walk into the house and into the man cave. So it's not like Around the Campfire. It's not exact dupe of Around the Campfire. This is like a sweet smoky smell. And Around the Campfire is just it's not a sweet smoky. This was sweet smoky, but it is a smoky smell. It smells like a campfire. I got campfire out of this. I didn't mind this, but I would probably mix this with a pine. I think it would be so much better with a pine, because I was like that with Around the Campfire. I didn't like it on its own. I mixed it either with clove and cinnamon or a pine scent, just to kind of get that smoky kind of, you're outside in the woods. I kind of also wanted that warmth of a spice or a pine. So if you guys did not put Around the Campfire in your club because it went goodbye, it is not coming back, I would highly recommend to try Silver Spur. It is a smoky note. It is not like exactly like around the campfire. It's just a little bit different, but it is a good note, and I would recommend to mix it because even with cinnamon bear or very snowy spruce or even an apple scent, I think you would be pleasantly surprised with this. I just did it on its own, and downstairs it lasted, I don't know, it lasted, it wasn't, this one in Saddle Up, I can't remember, but I think I put them in at the same, I put them in at the same time. They kind of died, they went consistently all the time, like on warm the entire time, and I think it was like 20 to 24 hours before I punted them out. So yeah, Silver Spur. Okay, the next one was Whiskey River. Now this one, cute packaging. I think I put this one in number 1 on cold, and then Saddle Up was number 2, and Silver Spur was number 3. I believe that's how I did it on cold sniff. So Whiskey River, we've got crisp rushing river undercurrents carry sweet notes of golden plum and bourbon barrel. This one was my favorite. I love this scent, and it was a very, very good performer. I put this one downstairs again, entranceway and into the man cave. It was a very good performer. It came up the stairs. This one smells very, I said it smelled like the Sanderson sisters Perfectly Wicked, and because of that plum note in here, I think it's the same plum note as in Sanderson Sisters. I found this one to be just it's very similar. It's not exactly like Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked, but it is very similar. It is that perfumey plum kind of smell. This one is just a little bit more grown up, I would say, than the Sanderson sisters. You got a little, and it's just a touch more, a little bit more grown up, maybe like, a grown up, brother to Sanderson sisters. It's a really good one. I really recommend Whiskey River. If you like Sanderson sisters Perfectly Wicked, I think you would like Whiskey River. It is different. It is nice. The plum really comes out. Again, it's like a perfumey plum note. Bourbon barrel, I don't know, but this one is going in my club because Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked is not in my club, and I'm kicking my butt for that because I love that scent. But I'm putting this one in because it is so close. It's very close, not exact, but close. So yes to that one. Okay. The other one is Wild Mountain Sky. So very pretty packaging. It was a dark green wax. Wild Mountain Sky was refreshing vistas of mountain pine, cypress, blue eucalyptus, and fern sprig. This was my least favorite on cold, and it stayed my least favorite on warm. I put this downstairs again, entryway into the man cave, the entire bar. It started to warm, and I couldn't do it, you guys. I just couldn't. It started coming up the stairs into like the area upstairs. This was a powerhouse. This one was so strong. I forgot to tell you, Whiskey River lasted over 24 hours. Sorry about that. Whiskey River did last over 24 hours, so it was a pretty good performer. But this Wild Mountain Sky, it's on cold, I said it smelled like you took a cologne bottle and threw it into like a ugly cologne and threw it into the forest, and it overtook the forest, but you still had the smell of forest and bad cologne in there. That's exactly what it smelled on warm. I did not like this one at all. It was so strong. It was coming up the stairs. I removed those 4 cubes out of that warmer that is close to the stairs because I didn't want it coming up the stairs. Well, then I had to go and remove the other cubes out of the other 2 warmers. I couldn't do it. This one was just, I didn't like it. It was not, I like any tree notes. I do. Like, I like tree scents, like very snowy spruce and sleigh ride. This was just a very cologne-y pine. It was yuck to me. I didn't like it. So sorry for anybody that likes this one. I did not, but it is very strong. So, but I couldn't warm it for the entire length because I had to remove it. So I can't even tell you about the performance, but it was strong out of the gate. So that was Wild Mountain Sky. The last one is Wild Flowers and Sage. So this one is bright meadows of wildflowers, fresh mint, white moss, and sage leaves. Okay, so on warm, what I got out of here, no flowers. Got no flowers at all. I did get a mint, and I got a little bit of moss and some sage. It kind of in ways kind of had a piney note here and there, and I'm guessing maybe that's just like the green sage coming out. But don't think this is mint heavy, because it's not mint heavy when it's warm. This one smells kind of exactly like it does on cold as it does on warm, I feel. So this one wasn't the greatest performer. It lasted less than 24 hours. It wasn't like, wow, I'm gonna remember that one, I want to order it again. No, it won't be going in my club. It was okay. It was maybe, when it first started out, it was a solid 7, but then it quickly died down quickly. I just can't remember what I removed it at. It might have been the 18-hour mark. So yeah, it was just like, again, but there's no there's no floral note in here. I smell more of a sagey mint, but not like toothpaste mint. It was a very nice mint. So, after my warming review, after warming all of these bars, Whiskey River, number 1, absolutely 100% is going in my club. Love this one. Number 2 is Saddle Up. I really did. I enjoy this one. I just do. And number 3 is Silver Spur. Again, if you did not put around the campfire in your club, put this one in your club. It is very close. It is like a campfire note. Not exactly like around the campfire, but is very, very close. So put this one in your club. And then number 4 is Wildflowers and Sage. And number 5 is, which one is this? This is the yuck one. Wild Mountain Sky. All right. That was my warming reviews. Okay, if you guys like this kind of content, hit that like and subscribe below. This is an okay collection. Again, summer, like I said, I want extras of Saddle Up, but then I'll eventually remove it. I just want some extras, but I'm definitely putting Whiskey River in until I can get until Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Perfectly Wicked comes back, where I can add that one in my club, if it does come back, hopefully one of these days. So yeah, that's kind of it. All right, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll probably be uploading this one, and I gotta go into right away doing my cold sniffs of the brand new 10 bars, so stay tuned for those.